This is Yellow Star here, and I am going to do a tag. And I am excited because I've wanted to do a tag video. And the tag that I'm doing today, if you couldn't tell by the title, is the Single Ladies tag. Ah, the Single Ladies! Because I would definitely be playing that song by Beyonce if it wouldn't get me into copyright difficulties. But, so shout out to Queen Bee. Ah, the Single Ladies! Ah, the Single Ladies! Put your hands up. My hands are up because I'm guilty of being single. And now we're going to go through the tag. So how the tag works is there are 5 questions and you answer the 5 questions. And then I encourage all of you to also do this tag. Not that many of you are watching, but okay, so I'm going to do the Single Ladies tag. I'm kind of nervous. I don't understand this. Okay, so question number 1. Why are you single? Well, there could be a variety of different ways to answer this question, and so you'll discover that I can be a rambler. I am single. A little partially by choice and partially not by choice. I was in a relationship a couple months ago, and then I was the one who got I got dumped. So that is why I'm single, I guess, partially, but that was kind of months ago. I'm single now. I guess I have not met anybody, or no one has met me and is seriously pursuing me who I agree with being in a relationship with right now, or to be dating. There's no one for me to date right now, and maybe it is probably a good time. Maybe I should be single right now so that I can work on myself, is what I'm learning. Why do I love being single? I love being single because it does provide you some sort of freedom. I have no strings attached right now, and I'm about to graduate from college. So it's kind of good because being single now encourages me to just go out and do what I want to do and not having any strings attached to anybody, or to be like, oh, well, what do we want to do? And it would be different. Of course, I would compromise or come to some sort of middle ground. If I was with someone, I would definitely go 50-50 and see what we need to do. But it's not we, it's I, and I can do whatever I would want to do right now in life. And being young, I'm 21, I'm about to turn 22. Being young, I don't necessarily see that as a bad thing. The only thing is I have to figure out what I want to do and then go do it. So that's what I like about being single, is the independence that I do get to go off and pursue whatever it is that I would like without having strings attached, without having to think twice, or someone else having to defer their plans or their life plans. I only have to plan for one now. Now, is that what I really want ultimately? I don't know. For right now, it works, and I do like that aspect of no one has to not rely on me, but like, I can kind of do whatever I want. Okay, what do I miss about being in a relationship, and what do I do to replace it, and why? Around Valentine's Day, I really miss being in a relationship because, I mean, it was cliche Valentine's Day, but I love to love. I found that I love to love, and but all the same, when I realized that I do miss having someone to love, like, I just like to be compassionate, I like to love on people, and I like to be that cuddle buddy. Oh my gosh, I love like cuddling, kissing, having that someone to talk to, having someone like you on that level where it's like, I'm interested in you, I like these things about you, and it's not just strictly a friendship, it's a type of romantic feeling, a romantic connection. That is what I miss about a relationship, and I like to be someone, like to be somebody, and I like having the chance to love them, like to be able to make someone happy and to try to make someone happy. And of course you're supposed to be happy on your own, but when you're in a relationship, like, it's such an opportunity and it's such a blessing to be able to have someone to call your own and to be able to kind of baby them, spoil them, and pamper them, surprise them, make them feel better about themselves, or try to help them. Because sometimes, like, it's good to be single, but in other cases in life, two are better than one. And when you're with someone, when you have the right person walking beside you, sometimes you can go further than you would have been able to go alone. And maybe there are seasons of life where you have to grow up, but I do think that the Lord does send other people into your life. Like, he works through people, and I miss that part of being in a relationship, of being able to grow together and to be able to kind of encourage each other in that kind of joint union and that commitment, if this is making any sense. What I do to replace that is I am now more aware of opportunities that I can love people who are still in my life after I got dumped. I hate saying got dumped. After I got dumped and got out of the relationship, then I had to try to turn on my sensors to people who are still in my life, because you can get so caught up in, I don't have anybody to love, but that's actually false, because there are people around you who need love, whether it's your friends, family, etc., etc. So I then used the love that I would have had in my heart towards someone, a special significant other, and I give that love that I would have had to give, because I still have love and you still have love in your heart. And so I try to give that to other people in my life, like my friends, even the little girl that I babysit. I just try to pay special attention to that, and to, I wish I had someone to do, even when it's like, oh, I wish I had a boyfriend to do this or surprise me, then I'm like, well, someone else wishes that too, so then I try to go surprise someone else, or blah blah blah, because things that I find I miss, other people are missing too, and I am capable of making that come true in their life, so I like to go do that as well. But they're all the same. There are a relationship, like a romantic relationship, and I'm not just saying that it's romance, I'm trying to make that different from a friendship, because friendships are relationships too, but a romantic relationship, it is different, because it's a different sort of heart behind it. So yeah. Question number 4, what are they missing? This is an awkward question to answer, because I don't want to, it's weird, because I'm supposed to, I guess through this answer, I'm supposed to like talk about myself, like things about myself that are good or that would be missable. And so that's kind of awkward, because I don't want to make it sound like, oh, I'm so cool and they're missing me. But what they could be missing, I heard that I keep pretty good company and that I am fun to be around. I am up for anything. I am also that person who is very patient and forgiving, and so I really feel that they're missing out on someone who would have stood by them. Like, I keep to my word. I stay committed. I stay faithful. When I say I'm gonna stay, I'm gonna stay. And so they're missing faithfulness, commitment, and I'm also, like, I'm a fun person to be around. I like to have a good time. I'm pretty adventurous. I like to spoil people, and I like to go the extra mile. So they're missing being spoiled, because I was that person who would set an alarm on my phone to text you at 5 o'clock in the morning, when I don't have to be up at 5, but just to make your day start a little better. Like, I'm that person who goes the extra mile to make you feel special, and I'm that person who I take pleasure in trying to put a smile on people's faces, and I feel that I was a very loving individual, and I'm really fun to hang out with, and I'm not too bad at keeping company, and I like video games, and Yeah, they're missing out on a cool kid. I don't know. The last question is, when was the last time you rejected somebody? When was the last time you rejected someone, and how? To be honest, I don't really get approached that often. So that's, yeah. I don't get approached that often. If someone, I guess we could say at Walmart, this guy was like, hey, and I just kept walking. So, yeah. I guess that was my, yeah, I guess that could be the last time that I rejected someone. But that is the single ladies tag, and all in all, while I'm single, I am taking time to like reflect upon myself, like to think about, it's been a good experience for me, because what makes it different now is I don't have an interest or anything. I don't have an interest in anybody. I'm not crushing on anybody, and nobody's like for seriously pursuing me. And so it's been good, because it's allowing me to actually have to heal from my breakup and not just be putting an emotional or a new bandage in the form of another boy. Like, it's not, oh, I put a boy band-aid on top of hurts and pains that I need to deal with and things that I need to grow up about within myself. So it's been a strengthening process, but I do miss being in a relationship, because there's just something, I really do agree that two are better than one, and when that right person is beside you, you can really go a long ways, and you can learn a lot from being with someone, and it makes you have to not be selfish, because when you're single, it can, you kind of focus on yourself. And when you're in a relationship, well, not all the time, but you understand what I'm saying, when you're in a relationship, you really have to learn how to sacrifice, how to see from the perspective of another person. And I really do like relationships. Like, I do miss them. They're a pleasuring experience. But eventually one day, perhaps I will get the chance to experience that again. If you are in a relationship, enjoy it while you have it, and hopefully it lasts long. I didn't mean to make it sound like it was going to end, but don't take it for granted, because it's a wonderful experience, and like, enjoy it while you can. And if you're not enjoying it, maybe it's time to reevaluate. But anyway, I'm gonna go now because I talked a lot. Alright, bye.